Hello everyone, greetings to you all from our exclusive English and educational updates. Well, in this video, we will be analyzing the 10th class answer key principles of valuation for English subject. Number 1. So there is a reading passage from Unit 1, A Letter to God, under section A. The number 1 question is, the first sentence expresses a contrast situation that prevails. Explain it. So, dear students, the first one is bit difficult to guess, but we can easily find the answer from the above passage. So, hearts of all and solitary house, they oppose each other, and though Lencho lives in a solitary house, he receives help from the God. That's what his hope is. So we can say that the contrasting line and message could be, the house was solitary in an isolated valley and there is nobody to help them. Even then, they don't lose hope and strongly believe that God alone will help them. So this is the contrasting element in the above given passage. The next one is, what was the loss that happened to the family? So as you all know that the hail spoiled his crop, maize. The third one, C. Identify the metaphor in the passage and write it. Here the answer is, Lencho was an ox of man working like an animal in the fields. So from that statement we can say C is the metaphor and answer is, Lencho was an ox of man. Now B. From the stanza, an extract stanza from the poem, A Tiger in the Zoo. So most of the students have got confused here. So where is the tiger located? So all the students might have answered in the zoo, but the right answer is C, in the thick forest, as strictly following the stanza reading between the lines. So answer is here C, not A. So please comment in the reply section if you have any doubts. Now the next question is C, reading. Here Mr. Harriet narrated about Tricky and his appearance made him worried because Tricky's obese problem and all the consequences that happened in the passage. Now section B, say grammar and vocabulary. A violent tropical with very strong winds, followed by this single letter option, spelling. So typhoon. This is from Working with Language from Unit 1 of the CBSE textbook of English. So typhoon and wild wind. Now number 2. So here we need to find out the right form of the words. Contribution, assistance, imprisonment. Then number 3, Roman number 3. I was not unmindful of the fact. So here the answer is, had not forgotten the fact. Now third one is A, earning enough money to live on. The basic honorable freedoms of earning money, earning my keep cannot be obstructed in a lawful life. Here answer is earning enough money to live on. Now fourth Roman number is joining the sentence using the relative clause. My mother, who cooks very well, is going to host a TV show on cooking. Lencho, pray to God, whose eyes see into our minds. This man, who I trusted, cheated me, is the right answer. So with this we concluded section B. Now under section C, there is a writing passage about severe cyclones and the city people suffered severely from the cyclones. Now we need to write a paragraph describing the help that you did or the kind of rally and the kind of service you did by making a parent gathering that was organized to discuss the issue. So here this is the sample write-up. We can have a coherent paragraph using suitable vocabulary words, and accordingly we can award the marks. Now, dear students, let's move on to the 9th class answer key for self-assessment model paper 9th class. So here the first statement is, who does she refer to in the passage? So very well answer. Evelyn Glennie is the lady, a figure who appeared in the lesson Sound of Music. The next question is, most of the teachers discouraged her. Why? Because she got a consequent deafness in her as a disability, but despite the disability, she succeeded as a famous musician, percussionist. Now the third one, who is Ron Forbes? Ron Forbes is C option, percussionist. Now let's go to the B section. Read the given stanza and answer the following questions. Here the phrase yellow wood refers to forest with leaves that have turned yellow like in the autumn season. Such kind of answer is welcome and can be awarded the answer. Now let's move on to the fifth one. Fifth one is, why couldn't he travel both roads? A, because he is a lone traveler, because he had another choice, because he didn't like the roads, because he was waiting for a common companion. So most of the students have opted that because he is a lone traveler, but the answer also could be because he had another choice. That's why he couldn't travel both roads, is also acceptable. Now let's move on to the grammar and vocabulary part of the 9th class. Here we have synonyms. We need to identify the words, correct synonyms for awfully, extremely, still unmoving, then completely, sorrowfully, quickly and nonchalantly. And eighth one is, we need to select the right words to complete the sentences meaningfully. You won't pass the test until you study hard. She'll finish the project by Friday, if not sooner. C, if it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the picnic. Ninth one, when something is revived, it means it lives again. That is the right answer. B, when you appreciate something, you find it good and useful. So these are the possible answers. Now 10th one is dictionary entry. Is a what part of speech is the word instrument? Instrument is a noun, and write a word that usually goes with collocates with the word instrument. String instrument, musical instrument, percussion, brass. These are collocated words for the given word instrument. Now let's go to the section C of the creative writing part. Here is a story. You have read the story, The Lost Child. Based on the understanding of the story, write a letter to your friend describing the chances of children getting lost in public places. సో మాల్స్లో కానీ, పార్క్స్లో కానీ, జూలో కానీ పిల్లలు తప్పిపోతూ ఉంటారు. సో వీటిని అరికట్టడానికి పాసిబుల్ సొల్యూషన్స్ రీలొకేట్ చేయడానికి ఏమి రాస్తావు అనేది లెటర్ రూపంలో రాయాలి. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద శాంపుల్ డిస్కోర్స్ మ్యాటర్ ఫర్ దిస్ గివెన్ letter writing. So dear students, hope you find this analysis useful. Please do subscribe and encourage. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.